Could the dread of child services have kept Lindsay Clancy from sharing her true mental state? I want to be really careful about how I say this, because I don't know what Lindsay was thinking. But I have been wondering, what if she was afraid to tell her doctor the truth because she was terrified they would take her kids away? Because as a mother, I can understand that fear. And I've had my own experiences with postpartum depression, and I know what it feels like to be struggling mentally while also thinking, but I have these children who need me. And there's this terrifying contradiction that I believe is an unspoken crisis. We tell mothers, if you're having scary thoughts, tell somebody. But what does a mother hear when you say that? Does she hear, we're going to help you? Or does she hear, we're going to decide you're not safe to be around your children? Because those are two very different things. And I'm not saying that Lindsay was thinking this. I'm not saying that she was psychotic. I'm not saying this excuses anything that happened to those children. I'm asking a question. Because we know that Lindsay told people closest to her about suicidal thoughts and disturbing thoughts involving her children, while her psychiatrist testified that Lindsay denied suicidal or homicidal thoughts during her appointments. And her psychiatrist also testified that she didn't know Lindsay had called the suicide hotline twice. So what if the person sitting across from the doctor wasn't necessarily lying, but was terrified of what would happen if she told the whole truth? What if she was thinking, I need help, but I can't risk losing my babies? And here's the part that absolutely breaks my heart. Because if that fear was part of what kept her from being completely honest, then the thing that she may have been trying to protect, her children, was ultimately what she lost. And again, I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't know. But I think we need to start asking whether we've created a mental health system where parents are so afraid of the consequences of telling the truth that sometimes they don't tell the truth at all. Because getting someone to ask for help isn't enough. We have to make it possible for them to be honest once they get there. And maybe that's a conversation we should be having alongside this trial.